Let's just do this one. This is Age of Empires 4 as it is meant to be played. Alright. I mean, yeah. I'm no stranger to these games. I've got a lot of time into Age of Empires 3. A crow?
Some events leave a deep mark on history, but none on the land.
Sinilac Hill, England.
This is the site of the Battle of Hastings. After almost 1,000 years, no traces of the bloody conflict can be seen. But here...
Oh, is that animated or is that actual...
It's where a king was killed, and his victor claimed the throne.
I can't tell if that was fully animated or if that was from a picture. And just overed.
October 14th, 1066. We know what happened here on this day.
God, that looks good.
Thanks to this. The Bayeux Tapestry. A carefully preserved, illustrated record of events. It shows the main players. Harold, the newly crowned Anglo-Saxon King of England.
And his holy hand
and
grenade.
his challenger, William, Duke of Normandy. William claimed the previous king had promised him the crown. So, he assembled an army and prepared to sail to England to fight King Harold for the throne. But a storm...
Oh, that looks good! Holy crap!
Meanwhile, Harold discovered that a Viking invasion had landed in the north.
Oh, do we have Vikings?
Another threat to his crown. So he raced to fight them.
Was that the Voss?
William waited for the right conditions to sail across the channel to England.
Van? I don't remember what it said that they
The
were.
weather cleared.
Var? Okay, that's not animated. That's a picture. That's a video that they rolled over.
250 miles north, Harold had defeated the Vikings. Now, hearing of William's arrival, his army sped south.
Something in my eye.
At 9 o'clock in the morning, on this hill, William's Norman army were ready to do battle with Harold's Anglo-Saxon men. The stage was set, and up for grabs, England itself.
How was that a question? Battle of Hastings. I like it. I really like that they videoed with the augmentations. That's really cool. Spearmen are perfect counter for horsemen. Yep. Beta units have special abilities. Select the leader to see what they do. Cool. Very basic things that can be very helpful.
On October 14th, 1066, William of Normandy stood ready for battle at the base of a hill. The high ground belonged to King Harold of England and his Anglo-Saxon army. Here, on this hilltop, the fate of England would be decided.
Oh, I don't start as... Oh, God. So, okay. I can only select these guys. Attack speed. Go!
William's Norman army made the first charge, launching a direct assault on the shield wall.
Okay.
Though William's army fought fiercely against the shield wall, it would not yield. As one man fell, another took his place. Overlapping shields in tight formation made for a near impenetrable barrier. Realizing his army could not break the shield wall, William called for a retreat. William's feigned retreat was working. The Anglo-Saxon army broke their shield wall formation, leaving gaps for William to make a move.
Now everybody. With Harold's men no longer in shield wall formation, William could pick them off as they charged. Okay. Makes sense. Sometimes you gotta be tricksy in order to win. Tactics will rule all. I don't like that freaks out so constantly.
The Anglo-Saxons had deployed rows of spearmen to push back the invaders, but William had an answer. His sharp-eyed archers. More Norman men-at-arms reinforced William's army.
Keep the king protected! My god, I'm getting a lot of reinforcements. Oh, back them up. My liege! William! Back the hell up! Healing? Okay, cool, you do heal. Help those ones.
Anglo-Saxon archers joined the fray, and the Normans' deadly cavalry ready to charge. But first, William's forces had to eliminate the enemy spearmen, whose sturdy polearms could easily bring down a horse.
Okay, he's about ready to go back on the field.
Additional Norman archers joined the battle. With the threat of spearmen cleared from the field, William's cavalry was free to charge at the Anglo-Saxon archers.
God, that's twitchy.
The Anglo-Saxon army was in disarray. Their shield wall had been neutralized, and their numbers were dwindling. Now the only thing standing between William and victory was King Harold himself.
And they're blocking. Reinforcements. You guys start attacking them.
More Norman cavalrymen took to the field. The last of Harold's men circled their king, prepared to lay down their lives to save his.
Wait, did I already get it?
The Anglo-Saxon King Harold had fallen. In the confusion, some loyal soldiers fought to the death, while others scattered in panic.
Yeah, those ones are definitely scattering.
Leaderless and defeated, the last of the Anglo-Saxon army fled for their lives. The Normans celebrated victory over the English king, but William's quest to rule England was just beginning.
I think I'm definitely going to move on to, unless this starts doing like unlocks for people, because that wasn't a whole lot of classes that I could use. Rewards? What's view? Mastery reward. Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay.
At the Battle of Hastings, the death of one man changed the course of history.
It was kind of the death of a lot of men.
Harold was killed here, on England's south coast. His army defeated by William of Normandy. Anglo-Saxon rule was over forever. At Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066, William was crowned the first Norman King of England. Now he had to secure power across the country. He began by stamping his mark on the landscape, building cathedrals and castles at strategic locations. Nothing like them had been seen in England before. They reminded the Anglo-Saxon population exactly who was in charge.
Yeah, I bet.
But not all were content with living under Norman rule. Anglo-Saxon revolts broke out across the country.
That sounds about right.
King William acted quickly to crush these rebellions. But there was one region where dissent was spiraling out of control. The north of England.
Okay.
In 1069, a group of lords from Northumbria formed an alliance with Viking invaders.
Ooh.
Together they approached Norman-held York, a large city with an important cathedral, still protected by ancient Roman walls.
Cool.
But the walls couldn't save York. The city and the castle fell to the rebels. William's new kingdom was under threat. He had to get the city back under Norman control. William had no choice but to order his men north. But as the Norman forces set off on their long march towards York, how much resistance from the rebels would they encounter?